Facebook has already changed the way the world connects. Now it's taking over the world of online marketing, changing the way you access your customers and increasing revenues at an incredible pace. We caught up with one of our leading experts ready to share strategies that you can apply today to get more customers through the power of Facebook.
What is the biggest problem with Facebook marketing for chiropractors? The biggest problem is that it is very difficult for chiropractors to implement Facebook marketing. Let me illustrate what's happening out there, typically in a chiropractic facility. First of all, there's not usually a lot of people involved to implement Facebook marketing. And if there's somebody assigned in Facebook marketing, they don't have the training to implement a proper Facebook marketing campaign. And usually the next step is to do outsourcing for Facebook marketing. And if the outsourcing company isn't implementing it well, it's even worse than somebody doing it from in-house. And the main problem really is there's a huge disconnect between all these elements because there is no underlying marketing strategy. And in the absence of a marketing strategy, I would actually urge chiropractors who are listening to this video interview to take a look at our 6R framework for business momentum. This framework is actually only 6 steps. It's very simple. The reason why it's called 6R because every step of it begins with the letter R, and every word starts with an R. And let me just very quickly explain what these are. First of all, it's looking at return on investment, ROI. The ROI for any marketing activity should be there. And if there's no ROI for any marketing activity, guess what? You need to stop it or step back a little bit and see why it's not working. There's another element within the ROI that they need to look at. There should be a good understanding of what lifetime value of a patient is. Lifetime value of a patient is actually the amount of transactions on the very first day until the very end when the patient does not return anymore. There might be lapses in between, but what you normally have to do is calculate the amount of revenue coming in for each patient for the length of time that they remain a patient. And the second element within that return on investment analysis is actually looking at how much it costs to acquire a patient. So when you have the lifetime value of a patient and your acquisition cost of a patient, then you can be more creative with how much to spend on your Facebook marketing. And the second step begins with another word, R, for reputation building. In reputation building, it really has to be based on an extremely high quality of service delivery. And by the way, typically the problem that is encountered out there is when people have reputation issues, is that there's a disparity between what the patient expects and what is actually delivered. So if you increase the service quality and really make the patient experience extraordinary, then you would have built a real reputation, not just online, but also in the real world. And the third step is reach. This is where your campaigns on Facebook come into play. You need to reach to the right kind of people that you want to serve. You need to create an avatar. You need to create engagement. You need to create offers that eventually would create what's the fourth step, which is the rate of conversion. When the rate of conversion is looked at, your campaigns need to be compared between one campaign to another, and you stick with a campaign that works. You need to do split testing, and if you're not doing it yet, then you need to go back to the drawing board and compare offers, compare calls to action, and make sure that you're ever increasing your rate of conversion. Shoot for an initial 1%, and then maybe you can refine it to 30%, 40, 50, 60, and perhaps even 70% conversion. And the fifth R word is reactivation. Every time we talk about reactivation among chiropractors, the first thing that comes into mind is usually reactivating past patients. That's well and good, and you can pursue that certainly. But what I'd like to add in as part of reactivation as a system is that you need to reactivate people who express interest in your service, even those who have not become a patient yet. You need to have a constant contact with them and essentially keep that interest level up. Even though they haven't signed up, sooner or later, if the need arises, they will come. And if you have a good offer for them, they will come. Come into the clinic for an appointment, or any attempt to reactivate prospects, the people that you meet in mixers, the people you meet in your seminars, and even the ones who come into your website through Facebook. And mainly, you need to capture those email addresses. You can run a reactivation campaign, which is normally done with email marketing. And the sixth, and I would say the pinnacle of this system, is the referral system that you need to put in place. When you have a referral system that is solidly based on all the other R's in this foundation, in this framework, return on investment, reputation, reach, rate of conversion, and reactivation, then what you would have is that your patients will be excited to do referrals for you, not because they want to, not because you ask them to, but because they will think, in honestly and truthfully, they feel that it is in their best interest to refer their friends and family because you are the one taking care of them, and nobody else would. So I hope this is not really very complicated. It's fairly simple, and what you need to do is just keep track. And for the chiropractors out there that's watching this video, this interview, I urge them to go to our website to download a free white paper that explains a little bit more of Facebook marketing with regards to this 6R framework. We are here to help because what we focus on is leading with value, because bringing value to the marketplace is what it's all about.
And there you have it. A well-planned online marketing strategy will not only position your local business as a market leader, you will reach more customers quickly. It's up to you now. Are you ready to learn more? Contact our featured expert at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching.